Yo, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Garrett Spencer. I just today's Saturday. Y'all know what that means. I just got off had to work today, so I just got off of work. It's 1:49 in the afternoon, so just wanted to do the shout out video. So first person I want to give a shout out to is Dr. Josh the Gamer. Dr. Josh the Gamer, appreciate the update for the extra games that they're gonna put on the Sega Genesis Mini, and letting people know on what's going to be on there, what you would like to see. And like I said, you're an awesome gamer yourself. You're a cool person, and excellent game collection. So Dr. Josh the Real Gamer, like, check him out, y'all. He has some really good stuff and some good review videos. Second person I want to give a shout out to is Calvin Jr. Calvin Jr. Check him out, y'all. If you guys haven't done so, please, definitely take that time, get to know him, silly person. He's funny, likes to dance, and he's pretty entertaining himself, and, I told him before he ought to do stand up, but he doesn't think he's cut out for it. But like I said, yeah, he's pretty entertaining. He's cool. He's funny, and, he's all of that stuff. So Calvin Jr., yeah, Calvin Jr., y'all check him out. Third person I want to give a shout out to is One Up Woman. One Up Woman, cool person, good channel, good gamer, and supportive and everything else. Every other positive thing I could think of. That's her. So One Up Woman, check her out, y'all. Fourth person, give a shout out to KB211. KB211, cool, awesome person, good gamer girl, and cool channel, and nice person, a cool person to be around and stuff. I mean, seem like the type of person to kick it with if you guys was able to. And like I said, KB211, y'all check her out. Another person I want to give a shout out to is Oddfellow215. Oddfellow215, check him out, y'all. He be playing some pretty good games himself. Just last stream that I seen him doing, the game wise was GTA 5. And like I said, even though I'm still playing the old ones and stuff like that, like I said, it does look like a good game and everything. So Oddfellow215, y'all check him out. Check him out. Cool, cool person, good gamer, and awesome channel. Next person I want to give a shout out to, Brian Trusty. Brian Trusty, like I said, professional, cool person, entertaining, and awesome gamer as well. Brian Trusty, and like I said, he says that he looks at me like I'm his brother. Well, Brian Trusty, if you really look at me like that, like I said, I look at you the same way. You my friend, and you my brother as well, man. So like I said, if there was any way that I would definitely kick it with you. I could kick it with the rest of y'all, but I know we all live in different cities, so more than likely it ain't gonna happen. But just saying what I would do if we was in the same city. So, but Brian Trusty, y'all check him out. And what else? And another person I want to give a shout out to is the Batman. The Batman, like I said, one of my homies, one of my subscribers, one of my homies, and one of my supporters. And like I said, he's always popping by the streams when he gets a chance, and you know, um, cool person. So the Batman, y'all check him out. Next person, Rotten Games. Rotten Games. Check him out, y'all. He's an awesome. He's a really good gamer too. He has a nice channel, and he, like I said, he has a lot of good stuff going on. So Rotten Games, y'all check him out. And as far as everybody else, just like I said, want to say thank you and welcome to my channel. And like I said, just hope you guys continue to watch and enjoy, and just sit back and watch. So thank you and welcome. So yep, and as far as myself goes, yeah, like I said, reason why I'm probably sitting at a different angle right now is because it's so bright, it's so hot and bright outside. I didn't, I'm blocking the brightness from coming outside because it was shining all in my camera, and you guys probably wouldn't have been able to see me very good if if I was sitting, straight. But like I said, yeah, I just wanted to block, prevent that from happening. But yeah, so yeah, I worked out this morning. I didn't go to the gym, but I worked out at my house. Basically hit the weights in my house, and then went out running, and then went to work and got off about 55 minutes ago. So just came home, brought in my uniforms, and ordered pizza, and then preheat the oven because I'm gonna make these cookies, and and then as far as the rest of the day goes, like I said, my food gets here, probably eat, then I'll get cleaned up, and then and like I said, and if there's time, hopefully, sometime today, I do plan on doing the gaming today, and I want to do some gaming today. Like I said, ever since the new job and everything, haven't been able to do that on the weekdays like I was when I was at my current job. So that's definitely the plan. That's definitely the plan that I have for today. That I want to do. Like I said, and then just sit back and relax. And like I said, like I said, gaming is definitely one of my favorite things to do. It's one of them, and like I said, working out is my main priority. It's like my legacy, and so and definitely got to keep up on my body. Keep up, with everything, and keep taking care of my body, myself, and it's also something that I also love to do. So, and that's not gonna stop. That's not gonna stop. Like I said, so that's my main thing to do. And like I said, when nothing else is on TV, just like when I was a kid, when nothing else was good on TV and whatnot, and at a good time, I would always be playing. I would always be turning on the game, turning on the video games. And mainly, Channel 3 and Channel 4 was like probably one of my favorite channels. Why? Because at that time when I was a kid and I had the Sega Genesis. I would that's the channel that one of the channels that you would have to turn it on, it would have to be on in order for you to play Sega Genesis and for it to show up. And at that time, I had the Sega Genesis Model 1. Every time, yeah, like I said, every time Channel 3 or 4 come up, I would always make sure one of those were turned on because, like I said, Sega Genesis, it was always a really good system. It's one of the greatest systems of all times. Like I said, even if there's different opinions or whatnot, but I mean, that's my opinion, y'all. And like I said, yeah, when I think about it now, it's nice that they making that Sega Genesis Mini. Like I said, just like they did with the NES Classics. They're like, giving people a chance to go back, play the systems that they might not have been around that those people might not have been around to play or see because, like I said, everybody wasn't born. Like I said, everybody wasn't really born in the '90s and whatnot. People were born after that, and you know people miss that's one of the ways how people missed out on it because like I said, and some people don't even know what Sega Genesis is, believe it or not. Even I remember a long time ago I was talking to somebody, and I think it was a he or she, one of them. It was a long time ago though. I think I was in high school or something like that, and this person was born in the '90s, and this person didn't even know what Sega was. This person did not know what Sega was, and I was like, "Do you know? Have you ever heard of Sonic the Hedgehog?" And I can't remember who I was talking to, but this person said, "Yeah, but they don't know what Sega was." I'm like, "What?" I'm just thinking to myself, like, "Where you been?" But anyway, like I said, yeah, I was taking a glimpse at the Sega Genesis Mini, and like I said, it's basically a mini version of the Sega Genesis Model 1, and that's one of the models that I would like to get, and why would I want to get that one? Because like I said, I mean, not just because I used to have it, but like the audio and quality, I guess, looks so good, and it looked like a really nice model. And like I said, Model 2 was also a good one too. I like that. The good thing about it, it still showed good picture, and also the switch button, the turn, the off and on switch button. Basically, all you do is press it, and then you press the reset button. I found that pretty cool. Found that pretty cool. Like I said, they're both good models. I mean, I know I had the Model 3, and like I said, it's kind of the same thing. I mean, only they're just different systems. They're different looking systems, But I mean, I guess it also depends on what kind of TV you're playing the systems on as well too. I mean, it could be an old TV and could be a in between old and new TV. It all depends on how long you had it too. You know, like that TV upstairs, like that TV I got upstairs in our bedroom. Like I said, we've had that. I had that TV. We've had that TV since I was in elementary school. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I used to, cause back back when we were kids, back when I was in elementary school and whatnot. That's the same TV we would be playing PlayStation 1 and 2 and PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 on. And I also remember a long time ago, yeah, we had a remote to that TV and we needed it. Why? Because a friend of mine in elementary school, I slept over his house one time. I've been over his house once or twice, but I slept over there once. And I was pretty excited about that because, yeah, he had video games himself. He had the first Xbox, he had a Sega Dreamcast, and he had a Sega Genesis. Now, I asked him if he could bring a Sega Genesis over to my house, on which he did. First time he brought it over, had to get that remote because, excuse me, the one of the options it had to be on was 3 or 4. I think it had to be on channel 3, and he had the Genesis model too. It might have been able to go on 4. I'm pretty sure it could have, but I didn't know anything about that button on the back at the time because I think there was like a little tiny button that you could press the what channel you want to play it on. But some reason we couldn't. I mean, we did get to play it the first time because I had that remote and it was on the right channel. But then I was swole the second time when he came over and he brought it again, but we couldn't play it because the remote went lost. And I was swole about that because I've been dying. Like I said, I was dying. I've been waiting and dying to play Sega. Like I said, he had one of my main games, and like I said, he had Sonic One, which was on the 6-pack cartridge, and I was dying to play. I was dying to play that game again. I was dying to play that game again. I think that was the only game I was playing that he had on that system. He had other games, but I didn't want to play anything else but that game because I just wanted to play Sonic. And like I said, Sonic 1 was always the first game I was playing, since, the time I was a kid. And I would always start off playing that game. And I'm starting off playing that game every time I do Sega Genesis. So, I mean, it carries on with you. You know, Maybe not everybody likes it. Maybe other people likes the newer ones better, maybe the other ones. But like I said, I find that one, the second one, the third one, and Sonic and Knuckles. I find those first 4 Sonic games good. I find them all. I find all 4 of them good. Because if I didn't find any of them good, if I didn't find those 4 Sonic games good, I wouldn't have them. I would never have wanted to play them and never would play them. And like I said, I wouldn't have never bought them. So. That's just my opinion when it comes to that, though. But like I said, Sega Genesis is a great system, always has been and always will be. And like I said, I am building up I am beginning to build up my collection for PS2. If by any chance I do play it, I will not stream on it because I'm not going to stream on it because like I said, take me some time to get some practice at some of these games that I've never really even played before. And like I said, so give me that practice to, work on the technique, work on the controls, get my skills up. And once I do, and once I get more games for it, like I said, it's going to be on. So, which means I will be doing a stream on it one day. Just don't know when. But like I said, just give me some time with that, y'all, and eventually it'll come. So, but but anyway, like I said, that's pretty much all I have to really pretty much really all I really have to, say and talk about. So, like I said, once again, want to thank all of you guys for being a part of my channel and, sticking around and knowing about the changes that, that that's been going on since the new job and everything. So, thank you guys again for sticking around and being a part of my channel. And like I said, you guys are the greatest. That you guys are the greatest, and I think about you guys all the time. So, but otherwise, this is your boy Garrett Spencer, and you guys take it easy. And I will see you guys next time. And remember, y'all, once a gamer, always a gamer. Keep on gaming, y'all. Peace.